Invincibles, 1-0.
Ten Hag's won more than Arteta, so you honestly can't speak to me.
Europe is like the supplement. The protein is here and we got hella protein here.
I see Turkish brought his prop. I also have a prop here.
You're bringing the same thing I shot you down behind camera. I did.
You didn't shut me down, bro.
It's Lily Phillips. It gets passed around block to block every single year. It's Rory Jennings, ladies and gentlemen!
Whatever we discuss next, you lose, my friend.
Yo people, welcome back to Back Your Chat. You've seen this series where we take debates to the streets. We've been in LA, we've been in Johannesburg, and now we're back in London, Shoreditch. And I want to find out, what does London sound like? People make some noise!
Man said United.
Yo, that was actually really good, you know. Usually I have to ask for a second time, but I don't think I'm going to ask.
No, we don't need that.
I don't think I'm going to ask.
The energy was one take back.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Excuse me. I didn't realize you guys were ready like that. Okay. Listen. Well, guys, listen. We are here to debate the main topic already announced and released. So as you can see on screen, London is red, apparently. That is what we're here to debate.
Right about apparently. Damn right it's red about apparently.
Oh. And making his debut, playing his founder card, Turkish LDN on Back Your Chat. People, make some noise for Turkish! Come on! It's his debut, yeah. Your first time sitting in the seat. It's your debut sitting here. It's his debut sitting there. It is his debut sitting there.
I just came on to cook Steve last time.
Yeah. Okay.
This is my baby.
That was
Her lips are knowing. Her lips ain't been nowhere else but on me. I wonder who's bending her over next year. We'll find out on the next episode of Back Your Chat, people.
Sponsored by Kinder Egg. Right, well, Turkish, you know how this goes, of course. You've been here hosting it many times, so we have to get you to swear on something important to you to make sure that you're telling the truth and you're standing on business. What have you got to swear on, Turkish LDN?
Something much coveted. Something no one has.
Here we go.
We know where this is going.
Go on.
We're in London, the Liverpool fans talking, but it's all right. They haven't got it either. They haven't got it either. I could have brought the big thing out. I brought the model.
You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that.
Beautiful. How many times are you going to bring this out? For the next 20 years, are you going to be bringing this out?
I mean, it's a trophy, right?
Who watches Antiques Roadshow?
It's a trophy, right?
It is indeed.
It's a trophy no one else has won, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I
No
need
one
to
else
say.
has won this as well.
That's all I need to say.
But I'm sure you'll let him know that. I'm sure you'll let him know that. You'll let him know that. Right, Turkish, you got to repeat after me and swear on the Invincible gold trophy that he has there. So, let's start off. So, I, Turkish LDN.
I, Turkish LDN,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that the following statement is my true belief,
that the following statement is my true belief,
and not just for a wanky clickbait title
and not just for a wanky clickbait title
or a forced attempt to go viral.
or a forced attempt to go viral.
And I am hereby ready to back my chat.
And I am hereby ready to back my chat.
All right, well, let me move. Let me move. So, we have plenty of supporters around here today. Even SAEED Television has been rallying his Manchester troops as well.
Make some noise. Let's see who's represented first. Let's see who's represented first.
Well, let's ask who's represented. I'm going to start with the statement. Arsenal fans, can I hear you make some noise for me, please?
It's a bit mellow. It's a bit mellow.
Okay. Chelsea fans, don't let me down. Please, can I hear you make some noise, Chelsea fans? Okay. And I let SAEED know it could be even London, it's Peckham Reds. So Manchester United fans, can you make some noise?
Who invited these guys?
Do you know what? Let's just cover off the rest of the big six. Is there any Tottenham fans?
What do you think of Tottenham? Yeah! What do you think of shit?
Tottenham!
Thank you!
That's alright! We ain't Tottenham! 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 Okay.
Why would they show up? Their main guy ain't showed up. Their main guy ain't showed up.
Yeah.
TOBS, London is red and you couldn't come here and sit down and tell me any different. Any different. Stay where you are.
Liverpool fans are saying, yo, focus, we're talking about Liverpool right now, focus.
I don't know how.
We don't need to make noise.
Okay.
We make our noises on the pitch.
Okay, yeah,
All I
okay.
got to say to the rival fans is, don't scared.
Don't scared. Okay, okay. All right, let's get kicked off. Who wants to take a seat first? Have we got any volunteers? You want to go first? Please take a seat, brother. Please state your name and state your club.
Yo, guys, it's your boy Axe, and I am an Arsenal fan.
Wait. Did I? Hold on a second. No. Hold on. Leave him.
Nice to meet you, my brother.
Leave him.
Nice to meet you.
Because clearly I didn't explain. Oh. Hold on. Are you here to argue against this?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Oh. You gotta get up then. You gotta get up.
I know who's gonna kick this off.
I thought you. Oh.
Listen.
I thought you were here to do propaganda for the ops. Sorry.
Batiste, I got a perfect guy.
I gotta get a rival in, please. Yes. Let's.
This guy's been talking.
I'm gonna bring this guy,
United fan, straight in.
This guy went up against the Lyon fan base. And now you're here to face Arsenal. Are you ready?
Of course, where are they though? I don't see them.
Let's go.
Sit down. Take a seat. Take a seat, brother. Please state your name and your club seat, please, sir.
Alright, it's your boy Luce. If you don't know, get to know. I'm the biggest United fan in London, the best one as well.
Loose.
Damn right. Go on, say the jokes. I've already heard them all.
No, I'm just making sure I got the name correct. That's all. So what are you backing in? Blues, whites, or you're backing your own
The thing is, as a United fan, every time you lot have bottled the league, it's hurt my feelings because you've just sat there, hogged up that first place the whole season, and then given it to one of my rivals. So to be honest, as a United fan, you're getting on my nerves. I want, because as a United fan, the team I want to win the Prem between Liverpool, City and Arsenal is obviously going to be Arsenal.
Yeah, I get that.
But when you lot are hot, keeping that seat hot, warm, wiggling your bums on it, and then throwing it away to Liverpool, throwing it away to City.
Are United sheiks even near it?
It's not the problem.
Hold on. It sounds like
if
to
we're
me
gonna
that
do
you
that,
can't keep your own house in order and you're trying to get someone else from out the block to come in and sort your own house out. That's what
it's a nice argument, but
it's a nice
Ten Hag's won more than Arteta, so you honestly can't speak to me.
And it still made you lot foam at the mouth. It still made you man foam at the mouth.
And my guy Ten Hag has just done 2 weeks in Germany and been sacked already. So that shows a lot. Winning a trophy in England can't be that hard if Ten Hag's doing it. So Arteta's been there for what, 6-7 years.
So who's your argument for?
My argument for, in my opinion, I think Chelsea have taken your spot. And let me tell you why.
Can you give me 3 points? Quickly, 3 points.
I can give you a load of points.
No, I know, of course you can, but I just want 3.
Chelsea, they've won European trophies. Arsenal haven't. They've won Premier Leagues sooner than you lot. What else can we do? They've just won the Club World Cup. So currently,
that's in the European thing. So I mean, 0.3 again, please.
I mean, to be fair, that's the world, isn't it?
Okay.
And I don't want to be here because honestly, I hate Chelsea. So the fact I'm sitting here backing Chelsea over you just shows how your standard as a club has just dropped.
So can you tell me what colour do you think Manchester is?
Manchester. In fact, furthermore, I won't even talk about Manchester. England.
No. I've asked you about Manchester.
Yeah, but because Manchester United are the biggest club in the country,
the
whole of
Chelsea
England
won
is
a
red.
title.
Relax with that, bro.
I'm keeping it about. I'm keeping it about. Liverpool could never. Liverpool, all your main trophies are from 1906.
We digress.
Your main trophies are 1906.
Get back with it. We digress.
Brother.
You don't want to get.
Brother.
You mean back cooked?
I'm gonna have you like the lamb shish around the corner, mate. I'm telling you.
We digress. You don't want to go there.
Lamb fish is nice.
You don't want to go there.
Show me the place. I might hit that up after.
So what, are you seriously saying Chelsea, in your opinion, as a neutral? Because you hate both.
I'm a neutral.
So you're neutral.
No.
You hate both.
United could never be. I mean.
No, but they hate both.
No, but in terms of London clubs,
he said he hates Chelsea.
I hate.
Do you mean that? Yeah.
It's not the same hate.
My respect for you's gone up.
I hate.
All right, my respect for you's gone up. So you actually think right now, as we speak, Chelsea is the biggest club in London?
As of right now, 100%. And as I've given reasons to back it, because the thing is, Arsenal, if we're talking maybe 10 years ago, yeah, Arsenal's red. But we're not in the past anymore, just like United. We're not in the past anymore. I can sit here and admit United are crap. I'm not going to deny it. But I can say the same about
Past
Arsenal.
makes the present, though. And that's
Which
why
is
you
understandable.
are still
Which
the
is why we're
juggernaut
still
you are, but
exactly.
you can finish 15th.
But if London's
You get
going to
it?
be red, it's like how everyone was saying Manchester's blue for so long. If we're going to use that argument, then you have to say the same thing when it comes to London.
Okay, so you've said London is blue, so you've also got to say Manchester is blue. Can you please say that right now?
And let me tell you
Impossible.
why.
You just
It's
said you've got to. You've just said you've got to. You've just said you've got to. Did I hear different?
Let me tell you why.
You just said you've got to.
My club didn't have to be bought to be great.
Spot me, because it's the same thing. Okay, so next point.
But the thing is,
Next one, brother.
but the thing is, Chelsea were great before they got bought as well.
Chelsea was. Let me. I don't want to waste this on you because you're a United fan. Before Chelsea got bought, they had one less league title than Tottenham Hotspurs. So tell me about Chelsea before Roman again.
I understand that. I understand. Don't get me twisted. But
Man City had 2 league titles before Sheikh Mansour.
Yeah, 100%.
That's all. That's my
100%.
point. That's it. I don't want to waste any more Chelsea.
The only thing is, when we're talking about present, I love the past. Trust me, I'm a United fan. I love the past.
They've been more successful
I love
in the last
past.
10 years, 15
Mate,
years.
if we're talking
yeah.
past that, I can start talking about trebles, European
Of course,
glory,
of course
everything.
you can. Of course you can.
But if we're saying London's red, you lot may have the most fans in London, but in terms of victory, glory, and what stands at the current table, like even this season alone, Chelsea, in my opinion, look the only team that look like they want to compete even so far. Call me crazy. Liverpool don't look great. United by far don't look great. City look horrible.
So you don't want to say Manchester is blue. Okay, I'm not going to say that one. Are Liverpool bigger than you?
No.
More Champions League, same league titles, more trophies.
I understand the logic behind it.
No,
Don't get
it's not
twisted.
that you have to understand it
Of
because
course
it's
I
your
do.
logic. I'm just flipping it.
But the only thing with me and Liverpool is, if the Premier League didn't exist from 1950 onwards, I mean backwards.
How many Champions Leagues do Real Madrid have?
Yeah, something like that.
A lot of them came before your time as well. You just don't dismiss it. But when it comes to the argument, the
in my
banter,
opinion,
people want to
Champions League
dismiss.
is a different caliber. That's just the best team in Europe.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about that yet.
Oh, trust me, we know you don't know.
That's all right.
Maybe
You see that one there?
Do you know what's mad though?
You see your manager. Who's your best manager of all time?
Sir Alex Ferguson, the
You
best
know
manager
what he
of
said
the
about
world. What did he say? Go on, tell me.
The greatest achievement.
Fantastic.
And he's won the treble, right?
And what have you done?
He won the Champions League twice.
But what else have you won other than
He
that?
won 13 league titles, I think. But this one, he said, I'm just quoting the great man.
It's
I'm
facts.
not a great
But
man.
All I'm saying,
quoting
all
the
I'm
great
saying
man.
is, all I'm saying
That's
is,
all.
how many
You're a great
draws
man,
did you
it's a
get for
great
that?
man.
How many draws did you get for that?
A few.
Are you satisfied?
How many losses did we get for that?
Understandable.
Count it on your hand for me.
Bro,
Count it on your hand.
Did you have more wins or draws with that trophy?
Brother, more wins, bro. Next.
Damn. That might have been it. I'll be real. That might have been it. That moment. You gotta come with the facts. Big up, brother. Come on.
Personally, I think I cooked him completely. But what he didn't say nothing. He waited for me to make my mistake. I made my mistake and he got me. But great day, great experience. But we will be back. United, ici c'est Manchester.
Who else is feeling like they want to take a seat? Oh, your hand went up quick. Which one? All right, let me. Who do you support? All right, let me go with you first. Let me see what you got to say. We'll go with you after. Take a seat. Let me see what you got to say.
Said Chelsea, obviously.
Let me see what you got to say. Take a seat. State your name.
Sort your fan base out, brother.
All right, so please state your name and state your club, please, sir. Thank you. Let's go.
My name's Hader, and I represent the champions of the world, Chelsea.
I like the way you started.
Great champions of the world. Cringe, man.
Please make your points, brother. Let's go.
So I see everyone respect the world champs for a second. I see Turkish brought his prop. I also have a prop here. You know what that represents? Your title.
For the people that don't know what it is.
Oh, sorry. So the first one, that is a bottle. That represents Arsenal's title challenges every year.
Anything else? Anything else?
How can you be a big club when you can't even win a Premier League in the last 20 years? What is your biggest achievement in the last 20 years? Please explain to me.
You know the answer. FA Cups.
How many?
What else? Yeah, a few.
What about ours?
A few. Well, why do you use 20 years? You know it's 8 years since you won the league.
We'll dig into that.
Do you know it's 8 years since? How old are you?
I'm 22.
22. It's 8 years since you won the league. 14 was the last time you won the league.
Since we were world champions.
14 since the last time you won the league. Let's not forget that 10 years is creeping up. Are you winning the league this year or next year?
We should be winning the league.
This year?
We should be.
Should be? What do you mean should be? Are you winning the league?
We're a big club, so we have standards. Every year we should be winning the league.
We might need to get you on instead of him. We might need to get you on instead of him because this is quite. You're right. You should be, but have you?
No, but we just won a trophy last year.
Have you? No, but a lot of money spent for a trophy you got to buy into because of success 5 years ago. Conference League is the success brought to you by the billions. Talk to me about that. $1 billion spent, and Conference League is what you're singing and dancing about.
I like how you mentioned $1 billion spent, because isn't that how much Arteta spent?
Just about now, yeah. Just about now.
And what's he won with that $1 billion
Just
spent?
about now, though.
But
it's just happened.
But what has he won?
But since it's happened, no trophies have been handed out.
To who? To Arsenal?
Yeah, because we've just passed.
So what's been handed out to Chelsea? I can name you.
What, Conference League?
Conference League,
Yeah.
Club World Cup, Super Cup, and the Champions League in 2021.
The Champions League falls under your era, the Russian oil era. We get that. We understand that. That's why you're here. No, but it's the truth. Did I lie? I didn't lie. I described it. What, didn't people like the way I described it? That's why you support Chelsea, just because of that era. But just understand, and you should have understood by now, era's come to an end. We had to understand that a long time ago. So just know, you're still young. You're still young. You're still young. You're gonna learn. You're still 22. You started supporting Chelsea when they're winning left, right, and centre. But that is your era, because before that era, did you hear what I said to my other guy?
What was that?
One less league title than Tottenham. Before that era, one less league title than Man City.
Okay.
Before that era, nothing.
Your
era was built in 10 years. Your era was built on 10 years, and it's a strong era. You've won it all.
Okay.
10 years.
10 years.
Our heritage history has been built on 100 years. What's the difference between 100 and 10? What's the difference?
Well, I'll tell you, 2 Champions
what's the
Leagues.
difference?
That's the difference
What's
between
the
100
difference?
years and 10 years.
No, what's it? I mean, it's an all and it's an but Forest also have 2 Champions League, and I just don't see the I don't see the energy about Forest. So you consider two. It's nice. It's great. He wasn't even close to being the best in England when you won it. So even if you level up and talk to Grizz or my man about Champions Leagues, your ones are weak in comparison, my brother.
I like
Do
how
you get
you.
it?
I like how you
finished 4th and you finished 6th when you won Champions League. They done it treble. In fact, you're an oil club, right? Your history was built on oil, right? Man City's was built on oil too. Guess what? Treble. PSG's was built on oil too. Guess what? Treble. So in terms of oil clubs, you men are embarrassing.
Okay.
Embarrassing. So don't come and bring me an oil decade. Matisse is itching to jump in.
So am I allowed to speak now? It's my turn.
Of course you can.
So I like how you say our trophies are all washed. It's illegal money, oil money, all that.
I didn't say that either. I didn't say that.
You say we had less league titles than all these clubs.
I just say facts. You're young. I'm just trying to teach you.
I understand. So how did Arsenal get into the first division in the first place? Do you want to explain that to me?
What do you mean?
You not heard of Henry Norris before?
Yeah, but what do you mean?
So was that legal? Was that legal? How you got into the first division?
Are we talking about? It's a Chelsea.
No, you wanted to bring up 100 years.
About law.
You wanted to bring up 100 years.
Chelsea fan.
You brought up 100 years.
Coming to speak about law.
You brought up 100 years. So I'm going to go back.
But I didn't bring up legal or lawful, because if you want me to do that, didn't you just sell your women's team?
That's legal.
Didn't you sell 2 hotels?
Did we get 5?
Didn't you bend the rules? Okay.
You brought up 100 years, so I'm going to bring up 100 years.
Are you in uni?
I'm not in uni. I finished uni.
What did you study? Law?
I did maths.
So why are you bringing law to the?
Guys, one at a time, so we can hear them.
The end of the point is, you guys talk about how we bought stuff illegally, immorally, all this nonsense. Yeah.
Is it true?
It's not true.
I didn't say any of that, you know.
Did we get sanctioned for it?
Did I say it's immoral?
Was it against the law?
I just described it as oil club. That's it.
When you guys did it, you came up to the first division, and you kick Spurs out of the first division at their expense.
Oh, is
that
what
was not
happened?
legal.
Oh, that's why they're upset. Okay.
No, they're upset. They're a shit club anyway. No one cares about Spurs. But the point is,
before Roman,
the point is,
no one cared about you.
Well, you're saying that, but before Roman, we still had more European pedigree than you.
Okay.
98.
Nottingham Forest have more Aston Villa have more European pedigree.
And that's
but
why
we
those clubs
are
don't respect
the bigger
you.
club. London
you have no
is
European
red.
pedigree.
Okay.
What's bigger? You asked me what's bigger, 100 or 10. What's
How long
bigger?
we been here?
No.
4 minutes.
No, what's bigger? You said,
Am I within my right now? Because it seems that people are enjoying this. Am I within my right now to move the conversation from Europe, or are people going to tell me that? Because I mean, if we're going to do Europe.
No, we can
talk to me.
Okay, we'll talk.
You see where we're sitting now? This land here. Talk to me about this land here.
No, we'll talk.
Because that doesn't say Europe is
No, we'll
red.
talk
It says
domestic.
London
We'll
is
talk
red. So
domestic
talk to me.
then. We'll
Okay,
talk
talk to me
So
domestic.
what was your last domestic title?
No, talk to me domestic.
When was it
You're
domestic?
asking questions.
When was your last domestic title?
04.
04. How many have we won since then?
4, 5.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4.
It's
Is it
5.
4?
It's actually 5.
It's 5. I just told you
Yeah.
that, so I'm teaching as well.
Yeah. Who's going to win a Prem next?
I think us, but that's a question. That's a
But you
opinion.
think? I'm going to say we are going to win a Prem next.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Because our club is built on winning. It's not built on processes. It's not built on giving phases.
Okay.
Managers £1 billion to not win anything.
Are you sure your club
Second
is still
place.
built on winning?
It's built on
Roman
winning.
was a winner.
Yeah, Roman was a winner.
Since Bowley's come in, you're buying and selling youth.
And we're winning trophies with it, right? Isn't the end? Is that the point of the game?
No one's envious of Conference League, my brother.
What about Club World Cup?
No one even cares about that. Like,
I don't think so.
You know,
I don't think so.
The money, big up. The money is good because for the big things, you're well prepared.
Yeah.
But I mean, no one cares about the fucking club.
So what about so what about at the Champions League draw then?
Huh?
When they did the Champions League draw, which club was recognised for winning everything in football? Not once,
1
not
minute
twice,
ago, I
but
asked
not
to
again.
move this conversation on from Europe. He said yes. He's asking me about Champions League again.
Because Arsenal
Chelsea
fans don't
fans can't
understand the
do
bigger
it.
picture.
If
They
I
only
set a
think
rule now that
they only
moving
think football
forward,
exists in
don't
England.
bring Europe to
It
this
exists in
table,
Europe on the
everyone will
world
sit
stage
here
as
and
well.
be quiet.
Arsenal
Okay, can
fans
you
don't
bring domestic
understand.
then?
We can go domestic. But you didn't answer my
That's
first
what you
question.
said a minute and a half ago.
You didn't answer my first question.
Let's go domestic.
You asked me what's bigger, 100 or 10. I said 100. So now I'm asking you, what's bigger? Europe, England, or Europe? What's bigger?
But you're asking about Europe again.
No, I'm asking you to answer the question. What's
But
bigger?
you just said let's go into domestic, and now
We'll
you're
go to
asking about
domestic.
Europe again.
I asked you about domestic. We got 5, and you've only won what? 3 Premier Leagues?
Oh, so the Premier. Oh, so you're one of them guys that just ignore before.
No, I don't
Premier
count
League.
Prems. I don't count First Division that won when the
But you
Titanic
brought
was
up
still
100
floating.
years
I don't
ago.
personally count that.
You brought up.
I don't count that.
Isn't this
I
the
don't
guy
count
that
that.
brought up 100 years
I don't
ago
count
on Henry Norris? Was it this guy or was it? Am I confusing it?
No, so-
now he doesn't care about.
No,
them.
I do care. That's the point.
I get it.
I'll accept your 13 league titles if you accept that you cheated your way into the First Division. You can't have it both ways.
I didn't.
You can't have it both
Not
ways.
once did I say that I care about you cheating to win stuff. I didn't say
No,
that.
but you were insinuating
This is
it
your
with oil.
defensive
You
side of
kept saying
things. That
oil.
Chelsea has a
No,
defensive
there's
side
nothing
of things.
defensive here.
I mean, I haven't mentioned that you cheated. I haven't mentioned law. I haven't mentioned anything like that. All I've mentioned is oil. That's what your
why
club's
oil?
built on, and that's the fact.
What's wrong with oil?
I didn't say nothing about that. I just compared
why
you to
would
other
that-
oil
why would that
clubs.
be brought into an oil
I compared you to other oil clubs. That's it. And
Yeah,
you,
so what? And they're all successful. So what's the point?
more successful than you.
Who's more successful than us?
All the other oil clubs.
Who?
I just went through them. You wanna hear
PSG and Man
again?
City? No, they're not.
They're not.
No, they're not.
Who isn't?
PSG and Man City are not.
Okay.
They're not.
Hey, wrap it.
When I see that sign, I know it's time.
He's seen more football than me, but he hasn't seen he hasn't seen all the trophies that I've seen personally. So I think I did quite well. And you know, Arsenal fans, they just can't accept that Chelsea are the bigger club now. We're not living in the 90s, not living in the 80s. We're living in big 2025, and Chelsea are the bigger club than Arsenal.
Brother, please take your seat. Yeah, take your seat. Please take your seat, bro. Give us your name and your club.
You can see the blue there.
Go for it. Name and club, brother. Big up.
So my name is Jonathan, Chelsea supporter, and I'm here to back my chat with Turkish.
Perfect.
Big up, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Here we are. Turkish, do you want to start for once about why you believe this statement is so undeniable?
I'm quite bored. I just want to hear something other than Europe. But I know it's difficult. Do you have anything?
You know me. I'll come in to say my honest facts.
Yeah,
honest opinion.
big up you.
Obviously, I'm a Chelsea supporter. Don't like Arsenal.
Sorry
But
about
in terms of league titles, 13. We've got 6. I can respect that. Was it?
I think you have to do more than respect it. But okay.
14 FA Cups.
Yep.
We've got
Most on this land.
We've got 8.
Where this is set up and stuff.
We've got 8. I'm not sure about the colour of London though. See, you be saying it is red.
But you just said 2 statements that big up Arsenal. Then you said you're not sure. Explain to me about that. Not sure.
Because in terms of what you've achieved over the last 5 to 10 years. Hasn't done enough.
Matters?
Hasn't done enough.
Is that all that matters, though?
You haven't done enough in terms of what you want to achieve. Don't get me wrong.
You're young as well. I get it, man.
I'm 22.
Is there any old Chelsea fans about?
I'm 22.
I struggle to.
But I've seen everything. I've seen everything. I'm 22. I've seen everything.
You have, and you lot include Conference League in that and everything.
Yeah,
and you
it's
are
still a
right.
trophy, still a trophy
You
in the
are
end.
right. Well done. But you know, Arsenal have done more. You've seen everything. Arsenal have done more. I mean, that's both facts. 49 trophies, 36 trophies. That's all facts as well.
Yeah.
Are you counting the Community Shields?
That's good.
You know what? I expected one of these not to bring. I don't count Community Shields. But are
neither
you
do I.
counting League
Neither
Cups?
No, I don't count Community
Are you
Shields.
counting League Cups?
Neither do I.
League Cups, yeah, you should count League
Okay,
Cups.
so let me explain this. I know this is digressing a
No,
bit.
it's fine. Yeah, go on.
There is no second domestic competition anywhere in Europe. There isn't. So when they tally up Real, Barca, Inter, Juventus' trophies, there is no second domestic cup, but there is their version of the Community Shield, which is called the Super Cup. Fancier, people give it more respect. So why would we take the Community Shield, aka Super Cup, that's known in Europe, away, but leave the League Cup in? Why would we do that? Oh, because it suits the argument.
Still goes in the cabinet if you win it.
That's all it is. So does the
if you win it.
Community Shield.
Yep.
So we got 17 of those, but I'm not counting that.
No. With us, we only got like 4 or 5, and we haven't won one since 2009. Which is
4 or 5. You know your stuff.
we haven't won
man.
it since 2009.
Yeah, man. It's peak.
Brother, have you got points? Because you're starting to worry me.
You
don't look confident.
When you can't,
you don't look comfortable.
When you can't mention Europe, when you can't mention Europe, I told you what happens.
At least, hang on. At least we've got 2 Champions Leagues. Imagine beating a team that has won 15 Champions Leagues and not win it.
Yeah.
Imagine if you finish second, you finish above Manchester City and still not win a Premier League title. How does that make you feel?
I mean, not good. But Europe's back in the conversation, so are we back on that now? Should we talk about Europe again? Because it's the floor is yours if it's Europe. We haven't done anything in Europe. But don't catch yourself out, because you've won 2, Forest have won 2. Forest ain't bigger than us. Is that enough weight? So add the weight. Europe is like the supplement. It's the supplement. The protein's here. That's why United and Liverpool are the biggest clubs, not because they've got 6 Champions Leagues and United got 3, because they've got 20 league titles each. That's why they're the big. The protein is in this country. The supplements are in Europe. We ain't got a supplement. Cool, we're weak, we're timid, no muscle. All right. But the protein is here, and we got hella protein here. You, man, don't. 6 league titles. 8 FA Cups. We've got more doubles than you.
We are 2 trophies away. We are a trophy away from equaling your.
I haven't once brought this one up, by the way. I don't think I'm going to need to today, but just in case it's here.
The Invincible Trophy.
Just here.
You're 1 trophy away from.
No, they're not. They're like 3 or 4.
1 trophy away from what?
Can we get a fact check on that, people? Chelsea fans, fact check.
What? From Man United on Champions League.
Are you 1 trophy away?
We got 30.
No, they got 27.
Who? What are we talking about here?
Let's not digress. What was your statement?
I said I ain't even spoken about this yet. That's what I said.
Invincibles.
All right.
The Invincibles, that's a great team. That's a great team.
Yeah,
The
because
brother
you show
said we are
respect to it.
1
I'll use
trophy.
it at another time. And
He said we're 1 trophy away
from what?
From what?
no.
You said you're 1 trophy away from something.
From surpassing, from equaling Arsenal's entire trophy record.
No, we just said it now. 49-36.
Is that fake facts?
It's 49-36.
Hold on. Please, please. If you got a mic, speak. If you don't, just 1 second.
49-36.
Did you just say we're 1 trophy away from Arsenal's total trophies?
Yeah, that's what last time I checked.
You can't say things like that and still stay seated. That is an incorrect fact. I can't have it any longer. You got to check the Googles.
All in all, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. There's no right or wrongs. It's what you say at the end of the day. No issues whatsoever.
Let's have some variety. Who do you guys support? Man United. Man City. All right, let's get Man City.
Let's have some variety. What, your guys ain't stepping up today, no?
My guys will be back.
Okay,
We're just having a breather. We're gonna have a team talk.
You know.
We're gonna have a team talk. Take a seat, brother. Take a seat. Take a seat.
I'm wondering why you're here. I'm like, is this the oil brother thing? Like, is that what you're gonna do? Is that what you're gonna do? Just tell me now.
We'll see.
State your name and your club, brother, please.
My name's Shakir Shaks, and my club is Manchester City.
Obviously.
Yeah. Firstly, I'm not gonna really go through the European route.
Thank God. I'm tired.
I'm gonna talk about moments. When we think of big clubs, we think of moments, right?
You explain these moments. Tell them your age.
20. I'm 20
Nice,
years old.
nice. I'm 37, so
Okay.
I've seen more moments, but you're willing to
No, I'm
bring them out.
We think of moments. I'm gonna just back my oil brother.
Of course you are.
Yeah, of course.
Jeez.
Let's start off with Chelsea. Their moments, right? You got the Club World Cup, 3-0 PSG final. You got the Conference League. Okay, it's Conference League. You got Porto against us. You got the UCL final against Bayern. Even beat you in the Europa League 4-1. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
You remember that?
Pain.
You think of Mourinho's Chelsea, their defensive record. You think of when Conte won the league. And you look at that, those are moments. So when we talk about moments, that's what kind of defines a big club in recent history. Remember, the last time you won a league 20 years ago. 20 years ago, it's not recent history. Like,
you wasn't alive.
I wasn't alive, exactly. I wasn't alive, so that just shows how long ago you lot have been, up there. Even let's talk about Man City. Treble. Aguero.
Are you bigger than United?
Manchester's blue, yes.
Are you bigger than United?
Come on, think wisely when you say that.
all that talking, one question, and there we are. Are you bigger than United?
Manchester, of course.
I say yeah. The car park's round there, brother. So are you bigger than United?
All I'm gonna say is Manchester.
That's it, because you're not gonna answer the question, and that's what I love, because you can talk,
but listen.
give all the words, put out all the European success. One question wipes it all away.
Hang on. What's at the front is London is red, yeah?
London, yeah.
It's not if Arsenal's bigger than Chelsea.
I know it's not. I've never once mentioned bigger. I haven't even used that argument. I don't think I'm gonna need to.
So if you're asking me, are we bigger than United? I prefer not to speak. But if you're asking if Manchester's blue, of course it's blue.
So you're bigger than, I mean, look, Saeed wants to jump in here. I know we've never done this swap before, but I'm not going to argue for United. Listen, that's your opinion. You're saying Manchester is blue, so you're backing up and saying London is blue as well.
Yeah.
Oh, brother, you're 20 years old, so you don't understand. I mean, you know about Henry. Why are you laughing?
Of course I know about Henry. Was I there to watch Henry like that?
You know about him though, right?
I know about Henry.
Okay, so history doesn't start in 2004 or 5 or 7 when the I don't know. The history doesn't start there of Sheikh Mansour. I know City fans and a lot of young Chelsea fans. I get it. I spoke to you off camera. You remind me of the United fans in the 90s, successful, so you latch onto it. It makes sense, but look at the United fans in the 2020s, crying, tears, week in, week out. It's going to come. It's come slightly for Chelsea. It's going to come for you. We're talking about Chelsea now. 8 years since our league title. We've been 20. Embarrassing. 8 years. Embarrassing. We've spent $1 billion. They've spent $1 billion. They've got higher standards than us, right? So what are we saying here?
That's cool, but big clubs, they get things over the line, right? Let's talk on Liverpool.
But can I say over the line?
Go on.
49 trophies over the line. We're the third most successful. So I know in your era growing up and in school, Arsenal, but our history speaks for itself. Getting over the line, we've done it third most times in this country. Less than Liverpool, less than United, but not less than Chelsea, not less than City. We've done it more than City, more than Chelsea. So as much as you'd like the history to start 20 years ago, and I'm not sure what the numbers would be like then, you'd blow us out the water. History starts a long time ago.
If you
like City's did as well. Because before the oil, two league titles.
I know about it,
Commendable.
Rory,
yeah.
But when I'm talking about over the line, right? Liverpool, they done it, won the Premier League, and obviously in 30 years. City eventually did it. Chelsea eventually. Even Tottenham, your rivals, they eventually broke their drought. Europa League.
I'm glad you didn't say league, but yeah, drought, yeah.
Europa League in 17 years. It's been 3 seasons. This is the 4th one, and you ain't won the Premier League.
We haven't. You're right, and we could dwell on that. But what do you think one more Premier League does? What do you think one Champions League we manage that does? It just unearths a beast, because you are right. The beast has been sleeping, tired, beaten up over the last 20 years. But one title brings all of this back out. The young fans just don't want to hear it because it's been so long. But once you get that one, it's added on. How many titles does Man City have?
City's got about 9?
10.
10, yeah.
Yeah, because you include the ones from before as well.
Yeah.
Because history just didn't start there. So Chelsea have been the more successful over the past 15, 20 years, I can admit that. But a city doesn't change colour because of a decade. We've been here a century.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, he's coming in now.
You see when there's generations of people, right?
Yeah.
There's eras of people. There's you know, sons and daughters and then mothers and fathers. Do you think they're looking back into the 1930s? Or do you think they're currently living in the era they're in? So when we talk about what colour the city actually is, should it not be based upon what's happening now? Like in the last couple of decades? Because if we go to 2 decades, we're clearing you. But you want to go 30, 40, 50 years. You want to go to years where you stacked up titles in world wars where people aren't even alive anymore to tell the tales. You weren't even alive. You are 36 years of age. Talk about that time. Talk about that era.
So, you said people don't want to look back in history, right? We've just come back from South Africa, right?
Yeah.
Who was more represented at there, Arsenal or Chelsea? Be honest.
I'm pretty sure it was very evenly split.
I think I did calm, but you know, Turkish is kind of fresh resistant. You get me? You know, he backed his talk. I think I did my thing and City till I die.
So far, Turkish has been enjoying himself.
So far, so good.
He's just been chilling. Look at the way you're lackadaisical, leaning back. What do you think this is? Someone needs to make him sit up straight.
I've never built 3 zoots like that in a row and not smoked any of them, so I'm still waiting to smoke.
When is this man going to be taken down?
It ain't happening today. Time is coming to an end.
Well,
I'm only booked in for another 20 minutes.
I did say we have a special guest coming.
Okay.
Are you prepared for such special guests? Do you feel like there's any points that haven't been made that are going to
It's not the person there that matters, it's the team I represent. Okay. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
you could put Bruce Buck there, put Roman Abramovich there. I don't feel it's calm. Man.
I need a connoisseur. I need somebody that can talk their way out of anything. Someone that can make it very clear that this statement is the past and not the future, not the present. I'm biding my time. It's Rory Jennings, ladies and gentlemen!
You better mind that I don't get rushed by the Chelsea fans. Rory, what are you saying, bro? What are you saying?
How you doing, bro? Yes, I'm very well. Welcome to the show, Rory. I know we just thrown you straight in at the deep end, keeping it in Kilburn.
Man, don't waste your time.
The hitman from Hampstead. Madison's worst nightmare. Rory Jennings. The statement, London is red, is what Turkish is telling everybody here at Back Your Chat. How do you feel about it? What have you got to say against
Before
it?
he does, love for coming.
Yes.
It's an honour. It's an honour.
People, subscribe to Rory Jennings TV, my favourite Chelsea content creator. No one better. No one comes close. The etiquette and the detail and
I was gonna say before
Don't let him butter you up. Don't let him butter you up.
I was gonna say before we go, this is gonna be a battle for the ages because the generations match up. So where Turkish was feeling like a bit of a bully with 20-year-olds coming up to him and talking to him, that's a bit dodgy. He's met his match. He's met his match. So let's go.
I don't think I've met my match because you labelled him a connoisseur, and I agree. I've been on Rory's channel recently, we're doing content together, and I've been a supporter and a fan for a little while. But a connoisseur knows what it is. The young ones don't because they wasn't there. A connoisseur knows what it is. So, Rory Jennings, over to you, man.
So the statement's London is red?
Yes.
Okay. I think Turkish, we can agree on a couple of things, but then...
I'm sure we are.
A couple of things that we can certainly agree on. What Arsenal have over Chelsea, and there is no doubt about this, just numbers, volume of fans. So if your metric for deciding who's the biggest club simply comes down to who has the most fans, Arsenal win. It's game over, right? So that's something that I think most Chelsea fans will easily swallow. There are more Arsenal fans than there are Chelsea fans. However, that's one metric. That's one thing that we can talk about.
One on the table.
That's one. Yeah, you can call that 1-0 if you want. There's one other area that I'm prepared to concede where Arsenal are superior to Chelsea.
Can I concede one before you concede?
You can.
So I've got one here. That's the volume of the fan base. Yeah, you've given that to me.
You got that.
I'm going to give you European heritage. You can put that one there as well.
Yeah, so European heritage.
I've given you something. You've given me.
Okay, this is friendly. We'll call it 1-1. Whether those two things match up in terms of like what they represent, though, I'd say
I
it's
think the
slightly
next thing
different.
you're going to give is going to.
The other thing that you have again would be history. history. Like, if you take it back, there's, like, whether you want to go right, Herbert Chapman, Charlie George.
You hear that?
Right away through.
There's the youngsters around here that sat here. You hear that?
Herbert Chapman, Charlie George, Thierry Henry era. You win. However, everything else now, everything. There isn't another area. There isn't another metric where Arsenal is superior to Chelsea. Not one. Literally, there isn't one. Whatever we discuss next, you lose, my friend.
So we've got fan base. You've given us fan base. I'll take it. I've given you European heritage, and then you've given us. Because it sounds like you've given us everything else.
I've given you the deep history. I've given you when you were winning leagues and thieving leagues from Tottenham and making sure that Tottenham got relegated with Herbert
another
Chapman.
Chelsea fan bringing law and legal, but it's cheeky.
You know, I often hear how Chelsea have done this, that, and the other. But let's also remember what Herbert Chapman did, moving you, things like that. You win that era as well. You win the era of Charlie George lying on the turf at Wembley Stadium, putting his hands in the air. You win that era. But let's go our lifetimes.
So can I just ask, because you said we win that era, and we win that era. That sounds like to me 3 eras. Okay, which era do you win? Because I give you the latest era.
I'd say
3-1.
I'd say anything more significant, anything, and it depends how significant you want to do this. I would say that the Premier League years is more significant than what happened in the 1930s. Whether we want to I think it has to be more relevant because it's current. The things that are happening today, Chelsea are superior. The things that have happened in your lifetime, Chelsea are superior. The things that have happened on a grand scale. You know how you quite flippantly but brilliantly went, I'll give you Europe, as if that's the end of the Europe conversation. It's not.
The current is made up of the past, so you can only let go of it somewhat, because we sit here today, and one thing we can definitely agree on: Liverpool and Man United are the biggest clubs in this country.
Agreed.
Because of the past, because of 1930s, 50s, 70s.
But
80s,
there is an
90s.
evolution. There is an evolution. So I would have said, if we were having this conversation 6 years ago, I would have said Man United the biggest club in the country.
Yeah, I agree.
If we were having this conversation today as we are, I'd say Liverpool.
And what? Okay.
Because there's an evolution.
So
How hard has he played you?
going back to
there's an evolution.
going back to the table, going back to what's on the table now.
Yeah.
In terms of everything else you've mentioned, because it was European heritage and fan base, the volume of trophies you haven't mentioned yet, and that comes with the history. I don't know if you've done this on purpose or not, but with that history and the heritage and those eras comes trophies.
Yeah.
And behind Liverpool and United, we've won the most trophies comfortably in this country.
Yeah.
And I think that is, and I think we should agree on this, the best, biggest metric to look at, the number one metric.
Do you rate trophies that were won in the 30s as significantly as you rate trophies that were won in the 2000s?
But then, okay, good question, because I think you know the answer. But then I rate certain Champions Leagues more than I rate your Champions League, for example. And that's my opinion. Because it makes sense, because you can come to the front as well and learn. It makes sense because... it makes sense because you're a United fan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but he's going to like this anyway. You can't compare Chelsea's Champions League winners to United 98-99. You just can't do it.
It's still the same trophy.
He said, why not? I mean, how old are you?
28.
You're young, I mean, but you're old enough to know better.
Yeah, but it's still the same trophy, bro.
Is it because of the treble? You're saying because of the treble they're not the same?
No, because for me, there's Champions League winners that are the best in Europe, and then there's Champions League winners that win it. And I'm not putting your one down there. We're just going on opinions of, you ask me what I think about the 1930 trophies. There's some people that live through that. There's some people that still value it high, and there's some people like me who I didn't look
There's
too
a
much
world.
into
There's a
it.
world where you could be sneery to the Chelsea 21 win potentially. It was played in a weird time. There was a pandemic. It was not a glorious team. Away games weren't played in their true destination. Like, we played away games not in the stadium we were supposed to play them. So you could maybe be sneery about that.
Was that the year you finished fourth?
But our road to 2012, to become London's first European champion.
Great achievement.
Barcelona in the semi-final, Lionel Messi in the semi-final,
Great achievement.
Pep Guardiola in the semi-final. Pep Guardiola got sent to New York to go on sabbatical because he was so upset by what Di Matteo did to him.
Yep.
And then to win it in Munich, against Munich.
I haven't put down your run. I haven't put down the difficulty of your run.
But that one,
All
I
I'm
think you could
saying
argue is the most significant.
Off the back of it, you look back and Chelsea weren't the best team in Europe that year. You won the Champions League, but you weren't the best team like United 98-99, maybe Barca 08-09, maybe even Man City 2023, maybe even PSG
Not the best team,
2025.
but I would say it's one of the most impressive wins ever. One of the most ever.
Could be.
You can also say the same thing with certain trophies that you won. How do you lot were the best teams to win those FA Cups for those?
Yeah, the Man United one.
You lot could have been probably your worst, but you still end up winning.
It works both ways, but can I shut that one down whilst introducing a point? we've got the most doubles in England, right? So we won the FA Cup with the Premier League the most times in this country, joint with Man United, 3 times apiece. Chelsea have done it once. So when you couple up that FA Cup with the Premier League, you can say that's the best team in England.
What about Turkish? Is it as simple as this then? London is red. Is it as simple as this? London was red. In your formative years, my formative years, London was red.
If we're talking certain metrics.
Everything that's happened since Wayne Bridge scored at Highbury, everything that's happened since that day, if Arsenal were there when I was a kid, Arsenal winning doubles, Ian Wright scoring at Stamford Bridge, you're winning trophy after trophy, and Chelsea have gone 25 years trophyless. But you're there, we're there. The Wayne Bridge moment at Highbury changed everything.
One of the most painful moments.
And as you have decreased, your volume of silverware has decreased, the prestige of your silverware has decreased. Chelsea have gone strength to strength to strength to strength. So even if you believe that London is still red, it was once red.
Without a doubt.
Now, at the very least, it's moving.
Chelsea have been playing catch up, and that's what you've been doing over the last 15, 20 years.
Mate, Wayne Bridge was the start.
Yeah, it was.
Think about
the
everything.
Start was Roman, but that was the start of the power shift.
But think about everything that's happened since then. Think about a specialist in failure. Think about Wenger's 1000th game, the 6-0 win. Think about what happened in Baku. People don't talk about that enough. We went to Baku, 2 London clubs playing in a European final for the first time ever. Absolutely battered by your old boy G. Like, it was significant.
We've also won a couple of FA Cups against you over the years, in the finals as well.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, that Europa League hurt, but we've also...
The year that you won that cup, you did. The Aaron Ramsey, absolutely. And that was a heartbreaker. We won the league that year.
Yeah.
You know, like, you did win the cup. And I was gutted because I thought that Conte team should have won a double.
And you've caught up. I've told the fellow Chelsea fans and certain Man United fans that sat down, before Roman, it was 1 league title.
Before Roman, I wouldn't be
less league titles.
Before Roman, I couldn't have made a case.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think Roman has allowed you or Chelsea fans or some loud United fans to sit down and make an argument for Chelsea. But 10 years doesn't erase 100 years. 10 years doesn't overlap and take over 100 years.
It's 20. It's 20.
20 doesn't either.
It's 20, but it's also the current 20, and it's also the Premier League 20. Like, you know, rightly or wrongly, when we talk about goal-scoring records, we don't talk about Dixie Dean, we talk about Erling Haaland, rightly or wrongly. Therefore, Premier League titles, Premier League dominance, London's first and only European champion, twice. Baku. At some point, this is eroding away at what Arsenal built in the early years, shall
I tell you where I struggle, and I think this is impossible to debate. Arsenal have 13 league titles. The rest of London have 8.
Yeah.
London
How many
can
Premier League
only
titles?
be red. But you mentioned Premier League, but this is where, is he a connoisseur, or is this the other Rory Jennings coming out? Because you cannot.
They still won it.
They still.
You still won it. Whether you won 50,
Okay, one sec.
You still won the trophy. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, is that, for example, saying that, like, for example, let's say, for
So
example,
who are you
Chelsea,
arguing for here?
I'm arguing on behalf of Chelsea. Is that,
But you're saying if you won it, you won it.
yeah, like if you won the trophy, like, for example, like Premier League, whatever, yeah, someone may have won it more times than others. But as, like, for example, saying that if Chelsea have won every single trophy there is to win, but Arsenal have won like 13 FA Cups and 13 League Cups, is that, for example, saying like, bro, who's travelled to more different destinations? Like, in terms of, like, if I'm more of a traveller.
So are you bringing the more decorated thing again?
Yeah, bro. They are more
so
decorated,
you're
though.
bringing the same thing I shut you down behind
You didn't
camera.
shut me down,
but I
bro.
did.
You didn't shut me down, bro.
Okay, let me explain to the
Chelsea
people.
are more decorated. Even more.
Okay,
I'll even admit it. They're more decorated.
By your definition, yes, because his definition of more decorated was they've won it all, including conference.
Yeah.
Okay,
Including the Conference
including
League.
Conference League.
The only
Now this
team
is where I
to-
got him because United they won the Conference League. So I asked him.
They're more decorated than us, bro.
Chelsea are more decorated.
In terms of, like, let me finish.
Alright, take them. SAEED. Wait. No. Wait.
Please, let me land, bro.
Hey, it's Manchester Blue.
Slow down, buddy. Let me land, bro. Please, let me land. Let me land, bro. You're gonna bite, bro. Alright, cool. Okay, I'm saying decorated in terms of they've won everything, but we are still a bigger club in general. Like,
Okay, so being more decorated is not the be all and end all.
Well, no, we're still a bigger
So
club
being
than them,
more
bro.
decorated isn't the be all and end all.
But they've won everything that they need to win, though.
Okay, I'm just asking you a question. The runway's here.
Bro,
Don't
they've won
there.
everything.
Land here,
bro.
brother.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Why is Barcelona, Real Madrid, AC Milan, Inter Milan big clubs?
Because the history, the trophies.
No, but what else? What else have they won as well? They've won everything that they need to win.
Barcelona, they won Conference League.
They've won everything that they need to win. Oh my God. They have won it though.
No, but
it's
only been 3 years the trophy's been
bro,
there.
They've won everything that they need to win. Like, bro,
let's go back to Chelsea. Let's go back to Chelsea.
They've won everything involved in this.
Okay.
They've won it myself.
We don't say you're not giving me opportunity to land in it. Like they've won everything that he needs to win. To be a big club, you need to win everything,
it's
bro.
Crash landing, bro. You're gonna crash into the camera, bro.
Oh, look who it is. Yes, sir. I've never met you. I'm a big fan of yours. Pleasure to meet you, man.
Come on. All right, so going back to the debate, because again, this kind of proves my reason. We've got my man who sat down, my man who wanted to, but now made his point. They're both United fans. Why are United fans hating Arsenal so much? Why do United fans like Chelsea so much?
Do you know what I think it is? Chelsea.
I feel quite safe still. I feel quite safe.
You haven't won a league title. You haven't won a league title since 04.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
You've never won a European Cup.
I mean, we have not a Champions League yet.
Yeah, you never won the European Cup.
The main.
You never won a European Cup. Even your record in Europe, I think, is really significant. It's pitiful.
One Champions League final.
Alan Smith 94.
Yeah, and then the signing in 70.
Alan Smith 94. Like that is
pitiful.
That is unbelievable.
But can I say? Okay,
I don't think you
that?
can claim to be the biggest team in the capital city of Europe when you have no European foothold whatsoever.
Okay, but we're talking about the country, the city, London, and we're bringing Europe into the argument today. I didn't say don't.
You said the biggest clubs.
I didn't say don't. I didn't say don't.
The biggest.
I didn't say don't bring it in. You've brought it in. I agree. Remember the first thing I said when Rory sat down is European heritage goes there.
No, but it was a smart move because what he wanted to do.
Of course, it was a smart move.
There, and then I never talk about it again.
You know the game. But lo and behold, it's been brought up. That's fine. European heritage. I'll put it back there. You're right. You're right to bring it up. League titles 13-6. FA Cups 14-8. Doubles 3-1. Invincibles 1-0. So yes, the last column, which is Europe, Chelsea win it 4-1. So if we're talking trophies, 4-1.
How?
If we're talking fan base, he's conceded it, and to be honest with you, they've narrowed the gap on that. They've narrowed the gap on fan base. But trophies,
numbers, no doubt. Numbers, no doubt. But surely
the numbers are why you're up there. If it's not on numbers, bro, you can't talk to Liverpool as a United fan, bro, because they got 4 more champions. Yeah, but you would. Liverpool, are they bigger than you, bro?
I'm just talking about.
Are Liverpool bigger than you?
Right now, they probably are.
What do you mean right now? So tomorrow it might be something else.
SAEED!
Let me land, bro. I went to the Lions. I was in South Africa with the Lions, bro. Fighting against this man.
No, let me finish. He's asking me a question, bro. Like right now, they probably are. Right now, because of what they've achieved. But I'm saying, you're talking about. I'm not talking about the amount of trophies you've won. You can win 50 community shields, whatever. Like whatever it is, but it's the amount of it's the level of trophies that you win.
Listen to me. It's quite literally throughout history, the number of trophies you've won has dictated it. It's quite literal. That's a fact. It is a fact.
But on some level, he is onto something, right? Because as much as we're saying, look, your numbers over the years, and I never want to be sneery about the history of the club. I'm not being sneery, but I am saying that the more recent trophies must weigh heavier, because if they didn't, you'd be called Everton a bigger club than Chelsea.
I mean, Everton are not a bigger club than Chelsea, no?
Exactly. But they are in terms of what you're saying. Arsenal are bigger. London is red because Arsenal have more trophies over the years. Everton have more trophies over the years than Chelsea.
Not in total.
It's Premier League.
Not in total. They don't.
Everton incredibly well decorated.
They are. They've got more league titles, but in terms of trophy haul in general, Chelsea have pipped them recently.
Yeah.
You're fourth around City's 36 or something.
But you would be talking about Everton as a super club.
But are Forest bigger than Arsenal?
If it was about...
Are Forest bigger than Arsenal?
No, but they haven't won more than Arsenal either.
But they've won 2 Champions League. So if the weight of that...
Forest have only won the league title once.
Yeah.
So they're not... Forest had a ridiculous era.
And this is why cumulatively it all matters. Because Liverpool and United are the biggest because they've got the 20 league titles to go with it. That's why you are right.
But they also have it's the consistency.
No. Here's where you're right.
If Liverpool had won their 20th title in 1954, we wouldn't be talking about
Okay, a lot of your argument hinges on the last 15, 20 years. So can I just clarify that? And that's fair. If you want to use the argument, that's fair. But if Arsenal win the league this year or next year, or the Champions League this year or next year, that means your argument falls flat, because then we become the most recent winners of something big on top of everything else we've done, which I've laid out on the table.
I would kind of concede that. I would kind of concede that.
But I don't think London is determined by one. We're not in a place where London can be determined by one trophy.
I consider the European Cup to be such a heavy thing.
I get that, but you know, people try to laugh and banter. I also considered this a heavy.
No, but
this has been available.
This is invented by you. You can't do that. This is invented. This isn't real.
Steve said the same thing. Steve said the same thing. Let me tell you, whether it was invented by us or not, this has been available to win for every club here for the last 20 years.
We've won it. We've won it more impressively. We've won it more impressively. We won it with more points than that. We won it with more points than that.
Is it this?
You painted it.
Is it this? So between the and this is where I can take the argument a bit more right, because like I said, Liverpool, Man United are the biggest. 2020 league titles, that's 40. 13 for us is 53. 6 for you is 59. 2 for Tottenham is 61. 10 for Man City is 71. 71 league titles. Only one is gold. So as much as people want to dismiss it, if anyone hold on, the way you, man, in general, and I haven't seen enough from you.
You did that really well.
The Club World Cup, the way the Club World Cup has, given you man wings. Trust me, if you lot got your hands on this, I'm staying in my house.
I've got one question, Turkish. Yeah, we always ask this question.
Am I fighting Chelsea or Man United?
Would you swap that for a treble?
No. Yes, you would.
No, I
Can I answer it one more time? Can I answer it one more time?
Yes, you would.
Let me answer it. Let me answer.
Turkish, you're looking flustered there now. You're struggling.
Okay, can I explain? Hey, coaching, what's going on here, brother? What the fuck have you come in? What's going on? Who's paying you, bro? The fuck? Hand on heart. Camera's watching me. I don't trade this for a treble. Reason being, because this, I lived through it, it's special to me, it's an achievement no one else in this country has done, and it comes in a time where I think you, me, and maybe you will agree that it was probably the fiercest Premier League era.
Rory, who was the first unbeaten
Preston
league
in 1890.
Team? Preston
in 1890.
Preston, the same league titles that you're counting.
It's less games, bro.
So hold on.
How can it not matter, bro?
Hold on. So you're not even the first club to get the unbeaten league campaign. That was Preston North End. But yet you walk around with it on your chest like you're the only club to do it. If you're gonna do this, respect North End, Preston. Respect Preston, because it's the same league titles you're counting. When you're doing your 13 league titles, it's the same league titles you're counting. But you don't want to respect Preston, so you're not the only club. You're not the only club. You're not the only club. You're not the only club.
He's talking about things on his chest. He's got the Club World Cup on his chest. Now, I'm sorry, it's a new format. Every 4 years, that's going to get passed around. Like every year, the Champions League gets passed around. It's Lily Phillips. Every 4 years, yeah. It's Lily Phillips. It gets passed around block to block every single year. This one, we'll back round to here, because I'm going to ask every one of you now. Do you bring home someone who's been passed around the block year in, year out? Or do you bring home the gold, the one, the only?
You painted it. That was wild. That was wild. That you said to answer that you prioritise that over a treble is mental.
Yeah, because I can and you know what, I understand that perception, but what you lot don't understand is none of you lot, and I get told this a lot with Champions League, I don't know how it feels. But guess what? None of you man here know how this feels. So don't tell me. Yes, but none are gold, brother. None. Okay, you say. Okay. It's a Premier League.
Antonio Conte's Chelsea team that weren't even a particularly good team. Antonio Conte's Chelsea team. Victor Moses, Marcos Alonso. Got more points than that.
I know. Maybe you should have invented the trophy. Maybe that was the time to invent a trophy. I feel like this is like 7-8 on 1. What's going on here, bro?
Yeah. Look. Basically, do you know who can decide this? You've made your case, I've made my case. Do you know who can really just tell us? Ask Ashley Cole.
You might, yeah. There's no holds barred on the big six. That's a good one. I mean, Ashley Cole hurt. It doesn't make up for the history. It doesn't make up for the trophies. It doesn't make up for the volume. What, you think 100 years Ashley Cole makes up for that? Doesn't make up for that. Ashley Cole, pagan, and he might still say Arsenal are the greater club, because Fabregas, we know what it is with him. We know his heart is more at Arsenal, and he won stuff with you. There's something different about the way Arsenal have built it, like Liverpool and United have built it. Because wait. Facts. What did Trent say? It means more. Yeah. And let me tell you something. There's nothing special about Chelsea. You're run-of-the-mill oil club, PSG, Man City. You know, I know Rory quite well now, yeah. So I wanna try. As a football connoisseur, as someone who lived through the Chelsea, the Wise era, Zola, previous to that even, late 80s and whatnot. Don't you miss a bit of that, Chelsea? Because since the money came in, the success has also come in, but your club is not the same anymore. Your club is like a PSG, a City, a club that can finish 10th. No one cares. A club that can spend $1 billion and never challenge for a league title. No one cares. But their Arsenal finished second 2 times in a row. Headline. Twice. And people cared when we finished 8th. Yeah? People cared. Hold on. Don't you miss a bit of the old Chelsea? Don't you miss that?
But the way that Chelsea has evolved is only the same as the way Arsenal has evolved. Do you feel as relatable around the current team as you did watching Anders
We've lost that in a
Merson?
different way. We've lost that in a different way. Yeah. We've been manipulated. You lot have your success came.
I would say that Chelsea has done quite well in terms of like keeping the tradition of the club. Like that might be amending now with new ownership, but I think Chelsea is doing quite well. But I will also agree with you. Look, there are certain pieces of silverware will always mean a lot. And the way that you're talking about that, I talk about the '97 FA Cup like that, no doubt. Like what Roberto Di Matteo, captained by Dennis Wise, did in '97.
Fastest goal.
At the time. Yeah, I think Louis Saha broke it against us.
That's the glory years, and the glory years Arsenal were top of the table.
Yeah, but the glory. You had your period. You had your period, no doubt. We're in the midst of ours still. You know, we just won silverware in New York City in front of
100 years, 15 years, 85 more to go.
One question from a lot of questions to ask, a lot of recency, because we always talk about recency a lot. So why is it after you spend so much money, when you're on a tax charge, you guys made me go, we're just chill guys? Why are you taking
chill guy?
Don't forget. See,
Rory looked at Matisse. Me out? Because he was just. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm done with this hosting thing. He was just talking about Lily Phillips. Leftovers. Pear check. Raheem Sterling. Noni Madueke. Kai Havertz. Yossi Benayoun. And what about the other way round? We took Ashley Cole. We took Giroud. He dunked on your head in Baku. We took Cesc Fabregas, and he cried when he came off the Stamford Bridge pitch. So when we talk about leftovers, we're sending you our leftovers, and you're sending us your very best. Why? Because London is blue.
Why is he walking away?
Not yesterday, not the 1930s, today. Because the players know.
So tell me.
And the players are the game.
Tell me, can I ask you a question? Sorry, Rory, can I ask you a question? What do Everton, Sunderland and Aston Villa have in common?
All right, we got a wrap.
I thought so. That's why London will always be red, because it's about time, it's about dominance, it's about eras. Chelsea have had one era, one patch of dominance, and yes, it's been sweet for them. It doesn't make up for 100 years. All these men talk about is Europe. Most of their fans voted for Brexit. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Is it Europe or is it not Europe? Make it make sense.
Damn. I think we should end it there.
And you know that ain't a lie.
We got.
And you know that ain't a lie.
We're gonna end it there. Congratulations. Well done. That was a great end. Big up to Rory for coming. Big up to everybody that sat down as well. Well done to you guys. Well done. Boy, that was tense. I think that might be the longest back chat we've ever done. There's only really one way to decide it. I'm gonna read out the statement, and I just want to get cheers in the background just to hear maybe what you believe now after listening to today's debates. So we're gonna hear it. First of all, London is red. Let me get a cheer for that. London was red. Let me get a cheer for that. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, stop clapping over there.
Right, well there you have it, people. Listen, that was your Back Your Chat. Turkish sat on business. He debated a lot of people. Big up, you know what I'm saying? He sat on business. Yeah, it ain't easy.
I can do this.
Yeah.
So when people watch this, understand I can do this. On the main show, I'm gonna moan until we win something.
Yeah.
But in
when
flesh,
it comes to real
I'll
life,
back the ting. That's it.
There you are. Guys, that's been Back Your Chat. Get in the comments. Is it was or is it is? London is or was red? Let us know in the comments. Big up your damn selves. In a bit, people. Peace. Come on. The way you ended it up there was about the Brexit John as well. I had to do something. It was brilliant. Right? Yeah, good.